We are in the kitchen. Each week you can come out to shop, you can listen to live music, you can take a workshop, you can even partake in family-friendly activities. It's all at the downtown Pittsfield Farmers Market. Joining us this morning are Stacy Strain and Morgan Kolchinsky, and they're going to tell us all about navigating our way through a farmers market. Welcome, Stacy and Morgan. Nice to have you here.
Thank you.
We always hear about farmers markets. We see signs around our community, around our towns and cities, but if you've never been, it can be kind of overwhelming the first time.
Yeah,
right?
Absolutely.
So tell us, Stacy, about the downtown Pittsfield Farmers Market.
It's a great place to be. There are so many wonderful things going on, not just with the farmers and the producers of the food, but there's workshops and there's cooking demos and fun for kids, free books to give away. There's just an amazing amount of community in the farmers market.
And so it is a place really to bring your kids. Sometimes it's kind of hard when you're trying to bring, especially more than one, to a grocery store. It's not the most kid-friendly place, but it sounds like farmers markets, especially downtown Pittsfield, it's a great place to just kind of let them be engaged and take part in the fun.
Yeah, there's lots of activities that can occupy the kids while the parents are doing their shopping.
It's always nice.
Yeah.
Makes it a fun family activity instead of just a chore that you have to do every week.
Yeah.
All right, 5 tips to help people navigate their way. The first tip is to eat with the season.
Absolutely, absolutely. And eating with the season is just a great way to make sure that you're not spending so much money, because it's already in season, so it's very readily available. And you can, right now is asparagus, and some strawberries have just come out. So those are great ways to get things that are really local and right in our area.
And when it's in season, there's an abundance of that,
Absolutely.
Produce or whatever it may be. So it is a great time, like you said, to save some money and make your recipes based on that. And why not? When it's fresh, it's better, right? Then we're going to talk about buying in bulk. So what do you mean by this, specifically at farmers markets?
There are some farmers, and you'd have to talk to them to see who is available to do it. But if you go and maybe buy, you're committed to buy each week a box or a carton of something, then it'll definitely be cheaper. Say like a box of peaches or something, it'll be $5, as in just having like 1 or 2 of them. So if you're committed to that, then it's definitely a money saver.
Yes, and then you can always freeze that and save it for another day.
Okay.
Now, Morgan, you're always cooking healthy recipes. Now, when you shop, do you always look for the prettiest looking produce?
Not always, no. Sometimes the ones that are the ugly produce items are the ones that taste the best. Usually they're picked that day. And we're so used to seeing a beautiful red tomato or a beautiful red apple, but the apples that are different colors sometimes have different flavors that go better in certain recipes. It's nice to experiment.
And when they are imperfect, sometimes they're a little bit cheaper too, so it's okay. Yes. Or if something's kind of discounted because it's bruised or it's ugly, it doesn't mean it tastes any worse. So
right.
Oh, absolutely
you suggest to try the ugly stuff.
Definitely.
Buy that.
Yes.
Give
absolutely.
ugly a chance, right? It tastes just the same, maybe even better. Offer to help a farmer. What do you mean by that, Stacey?
It's a lot of work for a farmer to set up and then take down at the end of the farmer's market. So if you offer to help a farmer, I guarantee that they, at the end of the day, will give you a bag of anything fresh and, good because of the fact that they helped.
Appreciate your help. Exactly.
Absolutely.
And it's a great way to learn something about farming and to support your community. Last tip is to use SNAP, WIC, and senior coupons. Tell us about that.
SNAP is formerly known as the food stamp program. So those are available, and also WIC, which is women, infants and children. Yep. And the senior coupons, great ways to save money, absolutely, and to be able to give your family good produce, fresh, local ingredients.
Yes. Yeah. So it's a win-win, no reason to not go. So check out where the local farmers market is in your community, or head on over to downtown Pittsfield for your farmers market every Saturday. We're going to talk more about that, talk about upcoming events, and we're going to make a delicious seasonal recipe coming up. Looking forward to that, Morgan and Stacy. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
We are back with Morgan Kolchinsky, and we're going to make an asparagus salad. It's in season, so why not? Let's jump right into it. Morgan, what have you done here?
Okay, so far I've peeled some of the asparagus, so just using a regular vegetable peeler. Do nice long peels.
And you get this. You also did that with some carrots, I see.
Did it with some carrots. So into that we're going to add a little bit of red onion.
Finely, really finely sliced.
Yeah, we call these half moons.
They look like half moons, makes sense.
We can add in a little bit of parsley because it's also in season right now and you can find it at the farmer's market. A
Okay.
little bit of parsley will go in there.
Is there any kind of oil in here?
There's
by
a
the
little
way?
bit of oil.
Okay.
If you leave asparagus to sit for too long without oil on it, it'll turn brown.
Okay.
So put in a little bit of oil. We're going to add some white beans. You can add any beans to this recipe. I like the white ones the way it looks.
And just make sure that you drain them out of the can.
Yes.
Should I
and
start
rinse,
mixing it up?
Yeah, please.
Okay.
And rinse it really well. We're going to add in some walnuts if you have them. You can add
Ooh.
almonds or any other kind of nut in there.
So pretty.
A little bit of orange juice to add on top, or you can use lemon juice or any citrus that you prefer.
Okay.
We put in a little bit of olive oil, and then I'm going to put in a little apple cider vinegar.
So healthy. Now, Morgan, this is a recipe that you actually show kids how to make at the Pittsfield Farmers Market. Tell us about that.
Yeah, we do a program called Food Adventures. It's a collaboration between the Nutrition Center and the Berkshire Co-op Market. And we do hands-on cooking classes at the farmers market with kids. So it gives kids an opportunity to work with the produce that's in season. It gives them a chance to taste it. They get to make what
And they want to eat what they make. Yes, look at how
Yeah.
beautiful. What a nice salad. And so
Yeah.
that's at the farmers market. People can visit the website farmersmarketpittsfield.org
Correct.
for more
Yep.
information and see you there, Morgan,
Yes.
teaching and working with kids
Yep.
and everything else that happens there. I can't wait to try this salad. Look at how
Yeah.
beautiful. Thanks, Morgan.
Thanks.